Hello, Jesus. Hi, 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 Sarah Yornis. Hi, Sailor Skyworld. Hi, Amara. Well, it's good. It's good to see you again. You know. Well, it's good to be seen. Um. Yeah. Well, here's something that I want to ask you. You know how there are many folks in the world, and I guess it's mostly some of the Christian folks who believe that, oh, if you do not believe that you are the Son of God, and they do not believe that their sins were atoned for, through your death, that they don't get a stead in heaven. Is that true? No, it's not true at all. My Father God so loved the world, and that meant every man, woman, and child in the world. No need of what their background was, or what their speech they spoke, or what land they came from, or what worship that they were not. Their sins were atoned for through my death, and they have a stead in heaven through my Father God, and through me too. Why some folks out there believe it, I don't know. You know, because it nowhere in the holy book does it even say that. Yeah, and I don't know where folks, got that from. If it doesn't say it in the book, then I don't know where it came from. Yeah, well, that's good to know. Hi, Sailor Neptune. Hi, Sailor SeaWorld. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jesus. Well, it's good to see you again. Yeah, good to see you too. And first thing, I just want to say, thank you for being, thank you for being my Lord, being my freer, being my teacher. Thank you for atoning for my sins that I made, that I know of, and those I didn't know and then ones I did not know that I made, so I could get to heaven, through God, your Father, and through you. And is that what that means when it says that only those reach the Father through the Son? Yes, that's what it means. It means that I was the only one who could. It means that I was the only one whose death could atone for sin. That no one else could do that. That only I could do that. And that the only way folks are getting into heaven, to reach God, to get to God, is to get to me. That I made the bridge, the way that they would have to walk to get there, you know. And the grounds to why that is that the truth is God hates sin. He does not hate the sinner, but he hates the sin and the misdeed. And the sins that mankind and womankind has still made or have make or will make were forgivable, but they made you all look dirty. And God did not feel that sin, which made everyone look dirty, didn't feel that could be in heaven. But since God is also all loving and all forgiving, as well as being all knowing and almighty and all righteousness, gave me as a gift to all of you. And the gift that God and I gave you was a sins being atoned for, and a stead in heaven through me and through my Father God. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Sailor Saturn. Hi, Sailor Ringworld. Hi, Ataru. Here's a asking thing, and you already know the answer to this asking thing, is why does so many folks in the world not believe that you are the Son of God? Are you asking why the Jewish folks don't believe? Or are you asking why folks from other worships don't believe? Well, because mankind and womankind have free will. And God gave free will to all mankind and all womankind to either do good or to do evil. And that includes the right to one's thoughts and beliefs. And many folks don't believe in me due to their own worship or due to their worship and their beliefs that come with that worship. You know, the Jews don't believe that I'm the Son of God, even though I'm a Jew myself, is that it goes against their understanding of my Father. That they can't understand how God could become man-like, or God could have a son who was godly like himself. So it goes against their understanding of God. As far as why the Muslims and the Buddhists and the Hindus and the Sikhs and the bio beliefs and the other folks from other worships, why they don't believe in me, most likely goes against their understanding of God as well. But you see, the Christendom folks believe that I was a son of God, that I was godly. And I don't have to be believed in for it to all be true. Meaning that if one chooses to believe in me, that is one's choosing. But if one chooses not to believe in me, that is also their choosing. But it does not mean that their sins were not atoned for or forgiven or not atoned for, since they were. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Sail Pluto. Hi, Sail Underworld. Hi, Trista. Well, it's good to see you, you know? And thank you for being my Lord, my freer, my healer, my teacher. Thank you for atoning for my sundry sins, the ones I know of and the ones I do not know of. And thank you for giving me a stead in heaven, through God, your Father, and through you. Well, you are welcome, you know. And I love all mankind and all womankind, and forgave them of all their sins, and still forgive them for all their sins. No need if they believe in me or do not believe in me.